Good morning friends. I am Professor Tanvir Khan and I will be teaching you Enterprise Information Systems in this particular semester at this particular university. What we are going to understand in this particular semester, we are going through Enterprise Resource Planning. We are trying to understand what are its key technical terms, what are its basic implementation issues, and what are the necessary changes that you make to bring in the organization to make it a big success. First of all, what is ERP? The word Enterprise Resource Planning, what does it indicates? Okay, and why should we go for Enterprise Resource Planning? Why? When we have sufficient softwares available for us for each individual business domain. For example, we have HR information system, we have manufacturing information system. Similarly, we have so many types of different softwares which cater to different business domains. So why is the necessity that we go for a costly ERP, enterprise resource planning software, or an enterprise resource planning solution? Okay, so the first thing is why we need an ERP solution. Okay, what is an actually ERP? Basically, if you see, as the different information systems evolved, each information system was catering to individual business domain. For example, we have accounting information system which cater to basic accounting and financial domain. Then we have manufacturing information system which catered only to the manufacturing sector. Similarly, we have different information system for HR. What happened is we created silos of automation. We created individual divisions, individual departments that acted on their own behalf and self-regulated themselves without having any integration, without having any interaction, without having any data flow between the different business domains. ERP, the keyword is integration. ERP brings in integration. It is an integrated complete solution for all the business domains, which links all these business domains to a single database, by which you have a greater coordination, you have a greater integration, you have a seamless flow of information across the different business domains, so that all the domains act coherently in a consistent manner with a wholesome idea of performing all the given tasks in a self-regulatory manner. ERP is a solution which brings in seamless integration of all information flow throughout the company. We have finance, we have HR, we have manufacturing. Once you combine all these divisions centrally to a single solution which caters to all the needs, this is why we need an ERP solution. Why? Now, let us try to understand why ERP systems are not developed in-house. Reason is, information life cycle is different. You have technical expertise which is needed, which is not available in-house. So you go for ERP packages which comes in with all the features which you require for all the business domains. First thing is mapping organizational requirements to the processes and terminology employed by the vendor. See, first thing is, whenever we go for any information system, you have to gather the requirements, understand them, and map those requirements to the standard business processes. That is where you have business process re-engineering, which comes into picture, and making informed choices about the parameter setting. Once you have given and selected a particular ERP solution, you have to make a complete wholesome design of the solution, of the complete step-by-step implementation life cycle about each and every parameter which you are going to use, which you are going to implement in this particular implementation. Key characteristics, keywords which are very important as far as ERP is concerned. I'll just try to introduce one concept which is called as the best practices model. What is the best practices model? ERP vendors have created an industry best solution which caters to all the needs of each and every domain, and it tries to deliver the best possible solution with the best possible practices throughout the world. So this best practices model, when implemented, brings in greater efficiency inside the system. It brings in greater productivity inside the organization, and it brings in better coherence, better consistency across the organization. This is the way we bring in change management in the organization. So change management is, you have to alter your business processes as per the best practices model, so that you incorporate the best practices inside the organization, and by which you have increased efficiency, you have increased productivity within the entire organization. But then what are the things that we need to do? First is, we have to provide some amount of interfaces to legacy systems. Then we have to bring in third-party bolt-on applications, third-party softwares, which can provide a better interface to custom-driven solutions, to custom-driven requirements. And then you have to adopt what you call as best of breed strategy. I think when we go for ERP implementation, we should try to understand why 35% of ERP projects, the word is not failure, but they are underutilized. 35% of ERP projects are underutilized. We do not have a sufficient success level which we associate with ERP projects. That is why it is very important for us to understand ERP technology. It is very important for us to understand that ERP is not just a magic wand by which you can cure all your solutions. It is a technology which has to be supported by very strong managerial skills, how you can bring in change in the organization, how you have to change the attitude of the people, how you have to bring in a best of breed technology by introducing the best practices model. So it requires consistent effort, and understanding by all the stakeholders in the organization, whether it is top management, whether it is a low level user, and end user who is trying to just doing the data entry work. I hope by this you can understand that ERP is what we meant by implementation of ERP, and how we can use it for the betterment of the organization. Thank you.